This is the Disc 13, and this is an old replay off of War Thunder, just to kind of show you the reason, well, one of the reasons why you might be seeing a bit more War Thunder tank battles now. This was my first simulator battle a while back. Let me just show you. This is what I loaded into. Of course, besides the speedometer, there were all the readings for like how much ammunition I still had, so on and so forth. And to be honest, you can kind of see that I am constantly looking around. Let me do this. Get off the screen. And it was shortly after I'd gotten all the unlocks, if I remember correctly, on the Panzer IV F2, because it's the first one with the 75mm. So I was like, you know what, I got everything unlocked for it, I want to see what simulator's like. I had tried arcade, it's horrible. You pay to enter the match, you pay to have a tank enter the game, and then you pay for repairs. Mind you, this is not a simulator mode you're paying for tanks. No, you're paying all that for an arcade mode. Yeah, if I want to play arcade, I'll play arcade. I don't want oh, here's realistic fines for several tanks and an entry fee into the battle to pay your crew, apparently. That's the only guess I can give as to why realistic has so many fees attached to it. But as you can see, this is a White Castle. I think it's White Rock Castle. Yeah, it shows so many things. I was trying to figure out, but yeah, I think it is White Rock Castle. Now, as you can probably tell, here's my mouse, right here. It was only about a half hour long. And you can tell by how everything had spawned in that it was the beginning of the match, so I was feeling very happy. So I come over to this end because I know, in arcade mode at least, that castle is nothing but a death sentence. You go in there to die. Now, again, I'm going to remind you, this is my first simulator battle, and I think that is a M3 Lee. I can't tell. Oh, yep, that's an M3 Lee, alright. But did I hit him? Yep, that one hit him. Yeah, that's my first kill. So, I'm gonna leave the battle chat up. So, I am really terrified because I honestly, at this point, believe that, you know, I only have one tank. And that was an empty lead. Sure, it may have been a rank lower than mine. That's a rock, but I'm still aiming it on it just to make sure. At least I think, yep. Aiming at the rock. Wasting ammunition. Yeah, I am paranoid. I was paranoid. It's the first time I played this. So I'm gonna go back out to here. I'm gonna rotate around a little bit. I can't really zoom out, but you can see that there's an incoming tank right over there. I'm oblivious. Until that shot comes in. And then I go, oof. Back up, back up, back up. And of course, you know, my team's already started to cap the base. I think artillery fire was just going in on us. Well, on me. I don't know why I said us. There's no one over there with me. And none of you guys can be there. Because, you know, January 19th, 2015. So I kind of poke around over here. Oop, there's something. There's definitely something. Unless, of course, that was artillery fire. So I just kind of keep poking the ridge, trying to find just something to shoot at. Now, like I said earlier, I'm posting this one mainly so that way you guys know why I might be playing a bit more of this. I think I see something through the bushes. Whatever it is, it backed off, so gut instinct said enemy, aimed in, he backed off. Not because I was here, because someone else was shooting at him. So that leaves a very, very, very high probability that he doesn't realize I'm here, and that bush is bugging him. And now he's dead. I didn't get the shot. What up? That's some dust. And hey, there's someone. Is he still there? Nobody knows, the dust won't clear. But I'm gonna back off anyway. There's other people out there to take the hits.
Artillery is on the position.
And as you probably just heard, my artillery just, you know, got ready again. So that's another one of the bugs with this kind of setup. If it had that full game interface, so that way you guys can get even more of a feel for the battle, that'd be nice. But so anyway, I am advancing. They're recapping the base, so the few that would you know, if I can speak without, you know. So I have not a clue as to what he's shooting at. But is it really worth it? Yeah, I'll go and see what he's shooting at. He'll probably kill it, but oh, yep, I said he'd probably kill it. I have no clue whether that was a rock or not, but I'm kind of wary about opening fire. So, while I sit out in the open, I'm surprised, you know, a shell didn't come flying across the map and just nail me. I am right. Goodbye, me. So, advance up to this hill. Just kind of keep poking the ridge lines. That looks to be a rock. So, after spending some time firing at absolutely nothing, I'm seeing dust plumes build up over there. And you could probably see that there was an enemy with a scope right around there earlier. Rewind if you have to, go backwards, but there was an enemy tank right there that I didn't notice. As the one that was right over
Roger
there.
that. Artillery, fire.
I'm noticing because somebody's opening fire over there. And that mortar is kind of backing off, so I decided, you know what, why not? And now I see nothing. I'm still not 110% sure that there's nobody around. Somebody just fired at him, bounced, thankfully. But where is he? I could swear I saw it come from over there. Oh, there's dust plumes. There's fire. That hit the dead. So far, not an extremely amusing game, but we're being capped. If I remember correctly, the pathway, actually, yeah, the pathway right through here is all lower ground. So they probably came up here, came through, came up on around, and down through. So, while I fire at this Sherman, things don't look too good. So now he's opening fire on me. He's decided, you know what, he's gonna be the easiest target. So I back off. I'm still heavily convinced that it's one tank. That's it. He just got nailed. I don't want to end up like him. So kind of move around a bit just in case artillery gets called in on. We got people headed to go reset the base, reset the cap, and oh, there was a gun to it. There's a gun to. There's the gun. There's a gun of a Sherman. If only I could get that off. It's not worth the ammunition to fire at him.
Roger that. Fire.
But, you know, artillery on his head, which would. So, as the majority of the team that ends up respawning, I think they were new people at the time, come in and go reset the base, I wasn't quite paying attention to that guy. I'm still not paying attention to him because, you know, Sherman. Why not? And, that just went a little high. So, what do?
The gun's reloaded.
I fire at about the same exact place. Decide, you know what, maybe I should lower the gun a bit. I do believe that one missed as well. It doesn't tell me how many hits I have. It just tells me how long I've been going. So considering I jumped up 10, I probably hit him. I'm just paying attention to the score. Yep, I'm hitting him. So now he's on fire. I am not about to get shot. So while he backs off, somehow he hit, you know, in front of my tank. Take out damaged transmission, damaged horizontal aim, damaged the fuel tank, wounded the gunner and loader, and now nothing's really broken, but okay. Hello there, little light tank. So I'm now on 3 kills, because that M1 that I set fire earlier. I think I set fire too, didn't I? No, I just put in the last shot into him. But that M22, I just claimed. So I've got 3 kills right now. Somebody, okay, is coming in, and that Sherman is not paying attention. So I'm gonna you know, sit here like an idiot. And there goes my vehicle. So I was like, dang it. That ammo rack is such a pain. For the simple fact that you get penned anywhere near the front. It's just game over. Plain and simple. So, now that I know that I can respawn, I decided, you know what, I'm gonna head towards the same area, because I know there's tanks over there. Again, I'm paranoid that there's someone just gonna pop up over this hill and just one-shot me. Mind you, if I could, you know, show you the score. I have... It's really hard to describe it, but I have quite a few, a few more kills than most other people, which I'm pretty happy about. You gotta remember, this is the first one. That I've ever really been in. I mean, I've thrown a Panzer IIc in a few. I go, hold on, something was moving. Oh, look it, there's a Sherman. Well, that failed. Desplume. So, I can see him, not, you know, on the map, but through visual contact, because apparently my crew's worthless. So hit him, he backs off. I decide, you know what, charge. Except, you know, I've got another little buddy coming in. So, I'm being attacked from two sides. Throw artillery over towards the in front of this guy showing up. And he is about to pop up. So I stop and go, surprise! There's this one. So I've hit his gun. Now he's just opening fire at me with his machine gun. That Lotus will come back. He knows what kind of screw he is. But here's the thing. He's got a friend. And all the one he has is a machine gun. And there's another kill. So while my cannon barrels on and he lays out the game machine gun, which is probably the most effective use of it, I'm trying to find a killing angle on this guy. I can't seem to really pin him. And I need to hurry up before, you know, that Lotus decides to show up from behind. So he's probably repairing or something similar to that, and I just keep putting shot after shot into... Oh! That's not good. Okay. If you insist, I'll shoot and kill you first. Hopefully. So, you know, like tanks. Getting through, and there's my 5th kill. That Sherman is still alive. So, pop up. And there's... got him. Now it's 6. So, now that I see that, you know, he's dead. Remember that Lotus? Yeah, I don't think I did. Nope, there's one right there. Hey! There's a 7th. If I could... Sorry about that. I've been trying to help a friend out with something. That Lotus seems to have kind of disappeared. And I've quite forgotten about him at this point in the game. Now, there's not many of us left. There's 4 here. 3 here. So, we have an upper hand-ish. Except, you know, I'm in an Axis tank. The Axis aren't supposed to win. Thank you, War Thunder. You'll see in the next part, which I do plan on hopefully adding a next part to this. So I'm just racing up right now. I don't know how many. Well, I don't know where they are. I'm feeling pretty confident. So I'm just, you know, pushing ahead. Right, I would be able to help. Just this up and so I've come back up to this spot where I've died earlier. Well, I'm not being shot at. There's no one on the horizon, and I know at least one person isn't capping, and the rest are probably all nearby, supporting the one that's recapping the base. So it's still 4 on 3. I think it was the yeah, it was the Panzer 3J1 that got killed. And now we know that one is back at our base, except, you know, there's 2 people back there. And it's probably both Panzer 2Js, if I remember correctly. Or at least, we know at least one of them's right there. Things we seem to be going along. I'm trying to find my ally that's over here, so I can give him some support. And this smoke, okay, I'm gonna head towards the smoke. That smoke's in the same direction as my ally. This is not looking to be good. And, yeah, one of the Panzer 3Js just died back at base. So now, it's race against time. Who gets what? And, nope, other Panzer 3Js down here. So, I know at least one enemy tank is in their capture point. So now I'm just trying to look around. I think I found someone. Yep, I found someone. He can't see me. So it's fine with me. So I'm just gonna keep firing at this guy until, you know, I get something that tells me to do otherwise. And there's a kill. And okay, there's someone. So now we've got our base secure. I'm putting an attack in, and oh, that was. I've killed his driver. It's almost a guaranteed I've killed his driver. He's wounded my loader. And no, I'm not gonna let you get a big gun at me. But anyway, have fun. So there's still an M4. Okay, there's the M4. There's the M4. I don't know what he's doing, but that's not a good sign. That is not a good sign. I had no clue he was there, and because I failed to check, you know, to see whether or not he was actually dead. Well, he was dead, but so there's one left of them. We're capturing our base. I'm capturing theirs, and it seems like it's almost a guaranteed win. I mean, I've got 9 kills, and time's up. That was one of the first. That was the first game I ever had in War Thunder Tanks. This one, on the other hand, was my first game in the Tiger. I've only played one other game in it, which wide open map, no pods, kind of just, you know, got obliterated. So, first game in a heavy tank. How much do you want to bet that I just run out there? Go on, it's okay, you can doubt me. I've played against heavy tanks for so long, they seem indestructible. I've had to play entire matches. Nothing but enemy tanks on the enemy team. And the Panzer 3M. At 50 mil does not do much. So what I'm trying to do right here is angle my armor. And I'm trying to get a shot in at this KV-1. And nothing. I hit him. So as that stubborn there just takes all the hits from me, I feel pretty obligated to sit back. And oh, someone's fighting at me. And one of our teammates has died. And it's left 2 with heavy tanks. He was valuable. So I'm trying to avoid having artillery dropped on my head again. And they're pretty much, well, if I remember correctly, they've knocked out my gun. So, no parts, most people. I'm gonna leave the game, J out, why not? At least, if I remember correctly, they've knocked out my gun. Ooh. Yay for War Thunder's replays. Oh, they haven't knocked out my gun, never mind. I was just relocating to... Yeah, admittedly, it's been a little while, and... Oh, hi there. Don't want to be near you. I swear that was an SU, and I am not taking a hit from an SU 100. So, I started to open fire at that tank, because, you know, I've got to shoot at something. So, whatever it was, moved. And I'm still swinging it. It's an SU 100. Don't have a shot at whatever it is. And I just got myself an AI. I'm trying to get it shot, and, you know, the replay bug isn't helping me. So I decided, you know what? I can't see him, he can't see me. And now somebody just damaged my track and suspension. I don't see... Oh, yeah, now I saw him. Yay for replay bugs! So far, not a very successful game. Aside from AI, I've killed nothing. Have I damaged someone? Probably. But I have yet to kill a thing. And there's smoke in front of me. I completely forgot where I was until somebody hit him. So now I've got 1 assist. Somebody's opening fire. Somebody's deal with this. No problem. Just gotta get onto a flat surface. Make sure nobody can shoot at me as I come around. And I've got ammo. Well, I will be having a foot shot. So if there is in that Panther D. I think it's Panther D. Either way, it's one of the Panthers, and I still have no clue that, you know, my gun's not gonna work. So I come around and why is it not firing? Why is it not firing? So I decided, you know what? He died. He's taking fire in from elsewhere. I've been killed by tanks that were supposedly dead, that the game said was dead, but anything, all I really did was knock out the engine. So I've got a useless gun. I'm only here to help Cap at this point. Yay for, you know, a useless heavy tank that's playing for this time. So, just gonna keep searching around, making sure that nobody's gonna come in, kill me, stop Cap. I see someone's opening machine gun fire. Bit worried about it, but either way, there's really nothing I can do. And I think it's about this time that, you know, I start to repair. It'd be easier for me to, you know, tell you whether or not. But either way, this was the game that I learned that, hey, if you're in base, you can repair, regardless of whether or not they have parts. So, just checking out. Sorry if my mouse keeps popping in and out. I'm still kind of filming it, trying to fix his computer, because what he's told me, he loads it up, and instead of going to my shoulder, and instead of loading up desktop, it'll load up gray screen, wait for 2 hours or so, and immediately load up the desktop. It's not a, here's icons, or here's toolbar, or here's the background. No, it's all already there. And he said that as soon as that started happening, he was getting viruses like no other. So, I'm kind of helping him out. Ooh, that was a puff of smoke. So I'm trying to make sure that no one's gonna come running down that hill on me. Checking behind me and hey, there's someone. Did not see you there, little buddy, and I drove right past you. Oh well. Here's my help to you. I'm gonna just do that. And then leave you to whoever decides to kill you. So now I've got an assist. Still don't know what the enemy is. And there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 enemies left. And oh, hey there! Missed that shot. But I'm not too scared of a KV-1 in this thing. Not at all. And instead of running up towards the spawn area, I started seeing incoming fire and hey! There's that thing that I thought was a info ship. But no, not info ship. That thing that I thought was an as you want to position. And game over. Let me just... So, if you could probably tell the skin if you've ever seen the anime known as Girls und Panzer. This was the first thing that I decided to go out and get. I've never used a skin on a tank before, so I was like, yeah, you know. Well, I haven't had a skin on anything because it's all on aircraft that are like, you know, jets or B-17s or... Oh, what is it? Basically, the rank 4s and higher is all that I've been able to see on. So, when I looked up, well, I tried to look it up on their official website. Yeah, their search engine's crap on that, by the way. So I just went to the, you know, most popular ones, and this was literally at the top. And having watched Girls in Panzer and could not help myself, this got downloaded, and this is now the skin on for my tank. Is it what everyone else can see? No. Do I wish I could have enough paint slots to put the numbers on and put the symbol on? Oh yes. But, oh well. Anyway, I guess this is my first War Thunder Ground Forces video. And for simulator battles, those went fairly quick. So, yeah. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you want to check out more of my stuff, I do. Yes, I do. Woo! Yay for the immature. But anyway, I do have World of Tanks video content on my channel as well. I do have a little bit of Minecraft, which I probably won't be doing very often. And if you want to keep updated with my uploads, please subscribe to the channel. It would really help me out. It shows me that there's a demand for what I have and what I can do, and with that I can put more time into it, and hopefully from there I can get it so that way I can do this for a living and basically help, well, not help, I'm not helping anyone by playing video games. Well, I could if I did charities, but I really don't have the fan base nor video watching base to actually hold a charity. So anyway, all that good stuff about, you know, wanting to stay up with my upload, showing support, so on and so forth. Please subscribe to the channel. And I think that's the one thing people really cannot say enough as YouTubers is, if you're serious, please subscribe to the channel, is one of the main things you have to say. I like how I'm just sitting here ranting because I'm fascinated by this tank. Something tells me that if I ever got handed even just a replica, like the insides are all mod and whatnot, the gun has no breach, it's just there for show. Same thing with machine guns, the turret rotated and whatnot. It looked all realistic, but it was like, you know, semi-weight. And when I say semi, I don't mean like semi a tank, I mean like a semi-tractor truck that's pulling something. And had better fuel efficiency than the real thing, I'd be happy. I wouldn't mind paying for this thing. I honestly wouldn't. Germany, if you ever see this, just realize there is a demand for stuff that looks like this. And because technically you own the copyrights to it, I would try and use it to make some money. I honestly would, but anyway. I like how I just keep ranting. Maybe one day I will figure out how not to have a video that's over half an hour long. But that day is not today. Anyway, all that good stuff. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. That is what it is for. So, yeah. Deathsphere 13. Signing off.